Hello, everyone. Misty is making coffee. So she needs a minute. Oh my gosh, I look so tired.
You're jealous you can't drink coffee.
Like, look at this. What is happening to my... That's sad for me. Did you share it on Facebook?
I didn't yet.
Because I can't see the comments. Oh, wait, here we are. Found it.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
I'm coming. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Share.
My rolly chair always rolls sideways when I go forward. Where are you sharing to?
I shared to my group. I'm sharing on my wall.
Oh, yeah, I'll share to my group. Hi, Michelle. Got me some B12 while I was in the kitchen. Woo! I love me.
I love to be me. Being me is fun.
Oh, man. Good stuff.
What is happening?
We're broke, Michelle. That was the title. Hi, Lonnie. Come on in. We're both broke white women.
We're both broke.
And we've got bills to pay. So here we are, pimping ourselves on
We're showing up for work.
The virtual street corner. For shekels. For shekels.
Just spare some change, please, sir.
Spare
some change.
So, hello, Lisa, Michelle, Angela, Lonnie, Robert. Welcome back. Yeah.
A little morsel of change, please, sir.
So, we are here, and we're broke. But Lisa, we're broke and we're tired, but we're in good spirits.
We're always
in good spirits.
And we're here to share some light with you because we do love all of you.
I'm broke too, but that makes 3 white women. Get out your donations, ladies. As some of you may know, my landlord of 8 years has decided to sell the property that I've been renting. And he gave me until June 1st to find some place to live for myself and my daughter and my 4 animals and all of my belongings, which are a lot because I went through a period. Anyway, I'm broke. And I have to move. And Ash already moved and she's broke too. So
a couple months ago. Never bounced back.
Here we are. Still trying to dig out of that hole, right? Yeah, that was expensive.
Yep.
Anyways, who's calling me? 1 second.
How is everybody this evening? I have to look at the comments here. Is it hair on my face? Hello, Tracy. And Lisa. It's good to see you too, Chandra. Did I say that right? Lonnie is feeling blah. I feel that. I actually.
That was my girlfriend, Catherine. She wanted me to go have a drink with her.
I figured.
Hello, April. Hi, Tracy. How are
you? Maybe you should.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am not.
Okay, good.
I'm not sure about that, Serena. But I do know that I'm supposed to move out of Texas, and I've been getting that very strong feeling for a while now. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I have had a couple of people offer for us to live with them, which is really nice. And so it's just, who knows? Who knows where I'm going to end up?
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise to me too.
Be a surprise for all of us. We're just kind of going with it at this point.
We're just going with the flow. We're just doing the damn thing.
We just work. We don't chase, we attract.
That's right.
We just show up for work.
It might be Sedona. It might be somewhere else. It might be Missouri. It might be Virginia. It might be, I've got options, but I don't know yet. What happened to my RV dream? I don't have money to buy an RV. So there's that. I would love to do that. Honestly, at this point, I would love to do that. My cats are just going to learn an RV smaller with one of those Apple track your animals things on it. That's what I figured, Ash. I was like so stressed out about my cats. So stressed out about my cats because I was like, oh my God, my cats are outside cats. And if I take them anywhere, especially in an apartment complex, like they might get out, a good chance, because they want to be outside, and all the doors look the same. I mean, yeah, you can put your kitty litter box outside, but
yep.
My son did that, and his cat never came back. So I was like, ah. So I have asked Lisa, and I have not got a clear answer right now because I'm too emotional. So, hi, Cam Chef, Kimball.
Hello, Cam.
Hi, Sandra. So, yeah, that would be awesome if we could get an RV, but I would need a co-signer because I don't make a lot of money.
Look at this.
They can be outside cats at your house. Lonnie, you would take my babies? You're so sweet. They would leave your house and come back to my house. She lives down the street from me. They would totally come home like, where you at, bitch?
And you'd be like, not here anymore.
And then they won't remember how to get back to your house. But yeah, I think I'll have to learn how to, they don't wear collars or anything. So I'm going to start putting collars on them, and I'm going to get those little Apple Micro, where's my cat tag trackers. You can track your phone. You should be able to track your pet.
You can.
That's the only thing iPhones are good for. Otherwise, I just chuck it out the window.
I love my iPhone.
Hi, Maggie. So we are here pimping our bodies on the street corner for Shaq.
For some spare change. Spare change.
We're going to do $10 minimum donation, which each of us would get like $4 from that. Train them on a leash. That's what I was thinking about doing, Lisa. I already know that Jack will hate me for life. He doesn't even like to be picked up. He's like, don't touch me, I'm a cat. But minimum donation is $10, and then we're going to do whatever Spirit tells us to do for you. There is no specific reading type that we're doing tonight. It's what Spirit says you need. Thank you for sharing, Margaret Rogerson, Maggie. There's two Maggies here.
Maggies.
Like the Rod Stewart. Anywho, you have a Jack also. His name is Jackson, and he's my little lumberjack. And when he was a tiny little runt, he was the runt of the litter, and he had the biggest feet I've ever seen on such a tiny baby. And I told him he was a lumberjack because lumberjacks have big feet. I don't know why. Well, so then he became Jack. I was telling my friend today about how old my animals were, and I didn't even realize they're all pretty good aged. I mean, Riley's 11, and Lucky is probably 6, and then Jack's 5, and then George is 3-ish. So my cat, and I've had them all since they were babies. You can't guess. Always wanted to name him Jackson. Hubby wouldn't let me. You can guess why. Oh, well. I don't know why, actually, but that's interesting. And it's not because it's not obvious. It's because I'm slow. Right now, anyway.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. Lisa misses her cat. Yes, I worry. I mean, honestly, I know I'm going to end up somewhere. I know we're going to be fine, but it's literally just the cats I'm worried about, and it's so stupid. Because one of them is not even my favorite animal, but my Jack is. My Jack is my favorite. Hi, Pam. You should have had coffee, dude. Like,
I wouldn't sleep ever if I had coffee.
Yeah, and that's okay because we're going to be here.
We're going to be here all night.
We're going to be here until we're not broke. So tuck in, everybody. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Had to settle for Jackass Jackson from Sons of Rock. Oh, I've never watched that show. So that's probably why I didn't get it. I don't like to watch violence.
I do.
I know. So you probably knew.
I didn't.
Look at you all in the club.
I like violence and gore and darkness.
No thanks. I like my sweet dreams.
I had a nightmare last night. I love it when they try to scare me, and I'm not scared ever. Like, I can't even tell you the last time I was scared in a dream.
Honestly.
I know they're trying to scare me, but even in my dream, I am completely unamused and unfazed and unbothered.
I wake up like, that was weird. That's I wake up like, that was weird.
Yes, and then I'm like, they were trying really hard to scare me. And even in my dream, I'm like when they like pop up and do like slamming doors and turning lights off and shit that doesn't work. In my dream, I'm like rolling my eyes. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You're not going to scare me.
So Tracy on YouTube wants to know, you said a few weeks back that you are from New England. Just wondering from what state you are from. Love from the chilly beaches of New Hampshire. Try to take a guess, Tracy. I will give a card to the first person who guesses which state I am from. Scorpio, 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 Lonnie.
Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Venus, Scorpio Pluto, Scorpio Saturn, Scorpio Juno.
Literally going to be the death of me. Literally.
It's a good time over here. It's a good time.
It's a good time over here too. We are the worst, though. We are so horrible.
We're mutually the worst.
We're mutually the worst. We are best friends, and we are absolutely horrible at it.
I don't know. Maybe that makes us good at it.
Well, we do know each other. Like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
I'm like, I know what you're gonna do, you stupid fucking idiot. And you're like, I know. Like, and then it's like the same for me. Like, if you're like, I did something stupid, I'm like, damn it. Damn it.
Okay, come on, guys. You're supposed to be guessing what state I'm from in New England. Tracy guessed Connecticut, which is not correct.
Hello, Donna.
Hi, Donna. I filled up my water, Donna.
Same.
And I also have this beautiful cup.
I have my beautiful cup.
I bought it for Travis. I kept it. Done that, D babes. New Hampshire. No, ma'am. You only have 11 more guesses because there's 13 original colonies. Ottawa is in Canada. All right. I am from Massachusetts. You win. You were the only one guessing, though, to be fair. To be fair. Okay. We're going to give her a card. I'm going to use my fairy tarot. Chandra said she donated, so if you want to figure out what to do for Miss Chandra, we will do it. Holy, wait a minute. Serena.
What?
Give me a minute. Serena sent us some money.
If you're tearing up, I'm going to cry. Get back in there, tear. Don't make me cry. I'll cry so much.
Look, friend.
Oh.
I told you I was trying not to. You're not helping. See? Serena.
So does she get like an hour-long reading?
She gets a whole lifetime.
You get free oracle cards anytime you want.
Glenna, I'm writing you down. Hi, Sheldon. Oh, Sheldon's on YouTube. I am crying. You're not crying. I'm crying. No, I'm not crying. You're crying.
I never cry.
I never cry either.
No,
But
you literally. I'm like, you literally don't. I do, though. I'm a crier.
Me. Okay, so we're going to do one card for Tracy because she guessed Massachusetts correctly. And then we're going to do Serena. And then we're going to do everybody else. So we got Chandra.
Okay. What did Chandra do? Did Chandra do? You have to message me what they paid, though.
It's $10.
So I know.
It's $10. And
okay.
Then $10 for Glenna. That's the minimum donation. Okay. And so.
And that's perfect. I just want to know what I'm doing.
Okay. Tracy. What do we got for Tracy? If you want to donate. Okay, Serena, no problem. If you want to donate, it's in the description box of the video. I have been live for 18 minutes. Sheldon. Cha-cha-chandra. Jackie Chan. Cha-cha-chandra. I'm sorry. It's just an automatic brain thing. In the United States, when there's a CH, it's like chance or. That's all I have. That's all I can think of right now. But we'll figure it out. Charles. That's a ch. See? Right? Ch. Yes, it was kind of a bust earlier, Sheldon, and we're poor white girls. So we're here pimping ourselves so we can pay bills. And so I can move.
Literally so we can
because I have to move. I don't have a choice anymore. I have to go. Okay, so Tracy, you have what? This is the 7 of Summer. Beautiful card with a rainbow. How lovely. This is a 7 of Cups.
And I was just going to say, is that cups? Is summer cups?
Yeah. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over-analyzing your options. Why are you saying my dead name's Charles? Because we're thinking of CH names, April. Hi, Michelle. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We were trying to think of CH names with Chandra. Yep, I said it. I said it wrong. You're right. You're right. You know how to say your name. You're right. I was wrong.
You're right. She doesn't like to say that ever, by the way.
I just said it. I did.
Yep.
You're right. I'm wrong.
What was I doing?
I don't like admitting I'm wrong if I'm not wrong. But if I
No,
am
I
wrong,
won't
I
do
can
it.
say that I'm wrong. I'll have this look on my
If I
face.
am not wrong, I will not admit it.
You're right. I'm wrong. And because it physically pains me to say that, but I will say it.
Okay, but okay.
Who are we doing?
Never mind.
Serena had to go do something, so we're going to do Chandra.
Okay. I feel like I'm going to do a past life reading for Serena.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a great
because
idea.
I haven't done those. Like, I haven't never done past life readings live. I don't think.
Really?
No.
Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. Beautiful card. Very true about the overthinking of things. Yes, please stop doing that.
Try.
It just creates havoc. I do it. Everybody does it. I try not to. Most of the time, I just go, and then I just let it go.
Oh, shit.
Okay, Lonnie.
Chandra.
Thank you. Lonnie donated us $50, friend.
Oh, thank you, Lonnie.
She's the best. They're going to make us work hard for this money. It's sad. I thought it would be easy.
That was your mistake. Okay.
It was my mistake.
I'm going to pull 2 of these for Chandra.
Okay. And I'm going to pull 2. Chandra, like A in hand. Chandra. Okay. All right. I'm not saying it right at all. I said it wrong 3 different ways.
Okay.
So
the cards that I have for you are I have permission. And what this card means is that you need to give yourself permission to shine. You need to give yourself permission to take up space in your life. You need to give yourself permission to just exist, wear what you want to wear, say what you want to say, be who you want to be, take up the space in a room. We don't need to close that throat chakra up. If somebody is wronging you, you say it. If you're suspicious about something, or you can talk about it. I mean, we had a reading that was similar to this earlier today. You don't have to be ungraceful about it, but don't be afraid to take up space. Give yourself permission to shine and be you. And then the next card that you got is the I Am Sacred card. And this card is just acknowledging that you are a divine feminine person, that you have this light inside of you to share, acknowledging that you are divinely protected, divinely guided, that you're a sacred person, and that you deserve abundance and joy and all of those things in your life. This is my personal power deck. So this is all about owning your personal power. This whole deck is.
She could be.
I mean, but I could be a little more right in some way, I'm sure, but I love these 2 cards for you because I really feel like it's about stepping into yourself. I don't know if you felt separated from yourself for a while, but I feel like you're getting into this energy where you really want to step into yourself. Use your voice, shine as brightly as you want. Bright as hell.
And I have the 9 of Winter, which would be the 9 of Swords. And I have number 16, which is Life Experience, which is the Tower card. Okay. So what this is here is that we are fearing the worst. It's almost like what I'm seeing is I feel like this is you walking a tightrope and feeling like every time you move your foot, you're going to fall, every single time. Every move you make, you're worried that you're going to screw up. And
that's on a landmine.
That is a really difficult feeling to live with, that you are just constantly going to make a mistake with everything that you do. And the thing of it is that at some point, you're not an idiot, Chandra. I said it right. At some point, we learn from the mistakes that we've made in the past. And at some point, not me, but everybody else learns. I never learn. But at some point, you will learn to trust your judgment, and you will not make a misstep. You will get it right. And you just have to have faith in yourself to not be an idiot. like me.
And like me.
And like her. I feel like I'm always being watched and judged.
I feel that.
But you know what, though? That's just you. That's just you judging yourself. That's just you watching yourself. And if other people are watching you, why the fuck do they have time to watch you? They get their own shit to do wrong.
They should be watching themselves.
They should be watching themselves. And so don't give a snap about anybody's opinion about what you're doing. And just be confident, because you are doing the right thing for yourself more now than ever. I mean, sure, you've made some mistakes in your early 20s is what I'm going to say. Maybe 21 is what I'm seeing. But you know what? We're young and dumb at that age. And
I was dumb till I was 26.
I was born wise. But then I lost it more in my 30s. And here we are.
Yep. Here we are.
Mourning the loss of my brain.
Ta-da!
I'm an idiot. Yes, it was about them. Yes. And it just feels to me like, you know, I tell you what, they say people go through puberty, you know, in their teens. But honestly, it's the first real love that messes you up for life. It just does. And yes, we are on a damn journey. But I truly feel like you have got to stop being your own worst critic. Okay. Just stop judging yourself so harshly. Yeah, that first one, man, that first time your heart gets involved or attached to somebody, whoo-wee, what a doozy. I still remember the first person I fell in love with. I was 11 years old, and I still think about that stupid fun. I still think of him sometimes. I wonder what he's doing. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you, Brian. Nobody cares about you.
Well, someone might.
What?
Someone might care about Brian.
Okay, next. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Ooh.
Say it, Chandra. Nobody cares about you, blank. Put your first love's name that broke your heart, everybody. Nobody cares about you, whoever you are. Nobody cares.
Nope. No one cares.
No one cares about you. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I have so many things coming through for Serena.
For Glenna? Oh, Serena. Okay.
Because she's back now.
Oh, okay. She's back. Okay, good. Okay. Nobody cares about you, Adam. Nobody cares about you, Adam. Fuck off.
Fuck yourself, Adam.
Nobody cares, Adam. God.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm doing Serena. Gotcha.
Okay.
Serena.
What are you doing for Serena? Are you just... What are you doing for her?
I still care, but okay. Nobody cares about you, Mark. Fuck off, Mark.
I still... But okay. Nobody cares about you, Mark.
But okay.
Go on. I just want to call him Marcus. I don't know if that's his name. Fuck off, Marcus.
My motto is don't cry over a man. I say don't cry. Just be happy with you. Truth.
Yep.
Nobody cares about y'all.
Adam, fuck you.
Heartbreakers. Heartbreakers. Teenage dream breakers. Anyway.
Ooh.
I was 11. I wasn't even a teenager. But I was in love with that boy until I was like 17. Until I moved away. But he didn't deserve me. He didn't deserve me then. Anyway. Serena. I got a female coming through for you. This is like a grandmother, grandfather. We do care about us. Hey, Sheldon, who's your first love? Your first love. Nobody cares about you, blank. Come on, you can take part 2.
Yeah, there's just more women in here.
There's just, we always have more women because women want to know things, and men are fine just to not know things.
Yeah, I think men would prefer to not know things.
Yeah. True.
Ouch.
Serena. So I've got a grandmother coming through for you. She's giving me head pain. I'm not sure if this is an aneurysm. Yes. I think she had like an aneurysm or something in her head. Lonnie says, I still care about my first love, but he's a really good person. I actually babysat his dog when he went to marry his lovely wife in Cancun. Oh, goodness.
Okay, but Lonnie, can we still say nobody cares about you?
Whoever you are. It felt really great to say that. That's right. That's right. Your dad's mother. Okay, thank you. I also have some stomach issues coming through. I don't know if this is you, Serena. Have you been having problems with your stomach, having pain in your stomach, or your gallbladder area? If it's not you, it's going to be this other woman that I've got here. She's making me feel like she had issues in her abdomen. Okay. Ooh. And I don't know why I feel like it's a gallbladder thing, but it feels like maybe she had to have surgery, maybe had to have that removed. You not anymore, but you have a colostomy. Okay. So this would be you then that had the issues. Is this a family history? Is there somebody else who's passed who also had issues with their stomach? And I have a man coming through too. I don't know if this is your grandfather or who this is, but there's something going on with his throat. Okay. Well, Lonnie does have a list of nobody cares about yous.
Okay, good. Everybody has to have one.
Okay, Cheryl, I will write you down. Okay, so your mother's mom had ulcerative colitis like you. That's what I'm seeing, like something going on in the stomach and the digestive system. It feels very painful. My stomach feels hard and painful. And they want you to know that there's better days coming for you. How many days are we looking at here? They're giving me like a 6. So this is going to be like 6 weeks or 6 months within the next 6 weeks or 6 months. And of course you did a beautiful thing tonight. So I'm going to send you so many blessings. But there's something good coming for you. I also have somebody coming through that passed from something lung related. Jesus, how many people do you have that are dead? I mean, maybe they're more than one. My uncle, her son, mom's brother died of an OD when I was 16 on life support. We pulled him. Okay. And the lung problem, this could be somebody who was a smoker. You do have a lot. You got a lot, girl. Okay, Lisa. No, Lisa, you sent a request. You sent a request for money. You didn't send a payment. So you need to pay and not request if you want a reading. Okay, Cheryl, before I forget. Not sure who had the lung issues. Do you have somebody who was a smoker who might have had like emphysema, or, might have passed from pneumonia, or something lung related like that, COPD? But it feels like just lungs to me. It doesn't feel like a heart related issue because I'm not getting on both sides. They're telling me that you're a trooper. They're telling me that you have had to deal with a lot of loss, which is obviously how many people are here. But they're also telling me that you've had to deal with a lot of major life changes as well. And I feel like some of them were from the losses that you experienced. My mom's mom supposedly died of COVID. Okay. I just keep feeling like something amazing is going to happen. Okay, Lisa, I will fix it. It's not showing up yet. Go ahead, Ash, while I take care of this.
Okay. So it's a very interesting life. I'm doing a past life reading for you, Serena. So it's a very interesting past life for you. The first thing that came through was that it was short. Your life in this life that I'm connecting to was very short. You were a teenager when you passed away, probably like 14 or 15, a young girl. And you were a seer, a healer naturally. You had like premonitions. Okay. So like, I feel like people in the area, I want to say village, it was like a village that you lived in, would come to you for essentially like the premonitions. Like it was like when they would ask if their crops were going to be fruitful for the year, you would be down to like the extreme detail about how successful they would be, and you were right every time. So, but what is so funny?
I'm not an artist is what's funny.
Are you drawing? Are you drawing right now?
I was seeing someone and I can't draw.
I love this for you.
It's a bad.
I'm excited. Please show me. Please show me.
Everybody's going to laugh at me. That's the point. So.
Is that a potato?
It's a person.
It looks like a potato. I know. You have so many talents, and drawing is not one of them.
Not at all.
But anyway, okay. So, Serena, in this life, like I said, you were on point with these premonitions. I feel like the people in this village, the people that lived around you knew that. But
and I'm currently a home birth midwife.
Okay. Yes, very much that. This is like very old I have goosebumps. This is very old generational, like natural witches. Like you can make things grow. You can heal people with just touching them. Like very, very much. So in this life, you were blind, born that way. And what I'm seeing is like your eyes almost looked white. So a lot of people found you scary. Like they thought you were scary, which is ultimately what led up to the way that you died. Because people found out and they thought you were a witch. And what I saw was you hiding in bales of hay. And they couldn't find you. You were really good at being quiet. They couldn't find you, so they set the whole barn on fire.
Oh.
The feeling that I got was like my lungs burning. And what they're telling me is that there is a lot of like shame and guilt that you've had to work through in this life. So I don't know if you've gotten through that, but it's directly because they're saying that you still are a healer. That's what I wrote down, that you still are a healer. And that you still have premonitions. Oh, shit.
I blind you.
Yes. And so you didn't need your eyes. That's why you didn't have them. That's what they're telling me. You didn't need your eyes. You saw everything without the eyes. But they say that they're telling me that you still have premonitions, but sometimes you feel hesitant to speak them because there's this like instilled fear inside of you that showing that side of you is going to get you hurt.
Sure.
As an artist, he had a vivid dream. Interesting. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of your premonitions do come to you in your dreams. And that would only be because of that fear or their like guilt and shame is what I wrote down. And that you keep a lot to yourself. So if you get a feeling around, say you went to Walmart and you walked past someone and you had like a premonition or spirit gave you a message, you would be extremely hesitant to say something to them about it because of this lifetime. This lifetime was the issue.
Okay.
Yes.
Just as a word of advice, don't give strangers readings unless they ask for them, because they can react very negatively.
Yes. And so it's
we
like
don't want that energy coming at us.
No. And so they mentioned that, and they said that in this lifetime, in this past life, you had siblings in this past life, and that all of your siblings were also spiritually gifted, like a generational thing. But you made sure that nobody knew. They all could see, by the way. I feel like you took blame for this, and that's why you were essentially murdered, like burned alive, because you were protecting your siblings. So I feel like you've got a really motherly, earthy, grounded, protecting energy, especially with children. But I want to say you were like they're telling me you hadn't even had your period yet. Like you were very young when you died in this life. So it was very short, but it was like a pivotal lifetime for you, because that is what created some wound inside of you. I feel like in this lifetime, you've made a lot of progress on healing through this wound. The only thing that you need to work through is dealing with that fear of how powerful you can be and not suppressing that. It's very interesting. Yes, I feel like some of the siblings in that lifetime are also with you in this life. That's a soul family thing. And that you guys all have like ancestral spiritual gifts that you were just born with. It wasn't an ascension thing. It wasn't a wake up thing. It was like you were born that way. So
like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
So, and you can also release karmic, energetic feelings of blame and guilt. As long as you are aware, you can say, I no longer choose to carry this karmic burden of blame and guilt from past lives.
That's past life.
These
yeah, you probably had more
emotions no longer need to be tethered to me in this life, as they serve no purpose for my higher good. You've already worked through a lot of those things. I am also hearing something about the future for you. I did say something about the next six weeks or 6 months. They're showing me you being very like innovative and you creating a new way to do something. And I'm not quite sure if this has to do with midwifery or something else, but I see you being very creative and innovative as far as a process or a technique to do something. Okay. And it seems to be a lot streamlined is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you need to continue to just allow your creative energy to flow through you, because you've got something big coming for you. All right. Something big. It's interesting. She's got a lot of different avenues that she can pursue. Like I feel like
for different trajectories,
like singing and like the way she cares for people, her nurturing energy, her healing energy. And it's interesting because being a midwife, like they're showing me you being the first one to touch the babies is just to make sure they're coming through the portal clear and cleansed. And it's like you remove any type of yuck that might, and I'm not talking physically, but like energy that might
from that soul
with them from the other side. Yeah. And so, it's people like you who, even though you're not aware of what you're doing, are bringing all of these beautiful old star seeds and rainbow children into the world. I just started a nonprofit, waiting on my 501c3. Basically, a health department was just offered to be a nominee for a $23,000. Yes. Within the next between 6 weeks and 6 months, there's going to be some really big changes for you. And your innovative thinking and the way you process things and just your healing energy is going to be really good in your community.
I'm excited for you, girl.
Absolutely. Pam says, usually when there's a trauma in a family, most often these people share many lives, not all family members, but those which stick out in the family. Okay. I hope those readings resonated with you.
We appreciate you so much, Serena. Thank you. I'll probably cry later.
Yeah, we try
Misty
not
might not, but I will.
There was 3, and then I cried laughing.
That's
Cool
true.
to do.
Okay, so now we have who?
Now, she'll probably cry with you later. Now we have Miss Glenna. Woo! Where'd that go?
Okay, Glenna.
Oh, I got you.
We appreciate you, Serena. Thank you so much. So much. You have no idea.
Lauren, thank you for joining on YouTube. Please give a like to the video. I appreciate you. We are doing $10 minimum donation tonight for a reading. Okay, April. My phone's dying. Hold on. I can't see the screen when the phone's dark.
Okay. I have my 2 cards for
Me too.
Glenna. Is it Glenna?
Yes, it's Glenna.
Okay.
She said,
Let's
yeah,
write
I'm ready. Swords, what do you got?
Okay, so the first card that I've got for you, Glenna, is I Am Unbreakable. So I feel like this is like when you go through something really hard in life that does break you down, and then you move into a mindset where you realize that you weren't actually broken. Like that's where we're at now. Like where it's like, I mean, if you look at this picture, she has a prosthetic leg, but she's painted like artwork on it, where it's like turning your wounds into wisdom and turning your pain into power is what I'm hearing. So it's like, yes.
It goes with my cards.
They go with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
King of Winter, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and emotional, and the Ace of Winter, which is the Ace of Swords.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like, so whatever you've been through in your life was like a catalyst to get you through times now. You're not breakable. And it's like, you're acknowledging that now where you're like, you know what? Nobody can break me. Because I can turn my pain into power. I can turn my wounds into wisdom. That's where you're at now. And then the next card that I got is I Am Wild and Free. And this card is all about entertaining your inner child, all about doing some fun things, lighting that spark inside of you, letting your creative energy flow. This, if you enjoy painting, it would be doing a lot more of that. If you like writing, it would be doing a lot more of that. Going to concerts, I'm seeing like music, live music. Allowing yourself to let that wild woman inside of you out, that comes with recognizing that you're not breakable. So it's like you're stepping into that like wild woman where you're like, I don't care how old I am. I don't care what I look like. I don't care what clothes I have, how much money is in my account. None of that. I'm going to dance outside. I'm seeing it more like a gypsy, you know, like shoes off outside, just really fully enjoying your life, embracing that energy. Yes. And that's what this is all about, is like harnessing and loving and letting that inner child out to dance and play and feel safe to be yourself. So I love that for you, Glenna.
I love it too. Lauren wants to know how much is a donation. Lauren, if you go out of the live chat in the description box of the video, it's a minimum donation of $10, and we accept PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo tonight. I pretty much have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. So this is about Anita. Where would that be? Where is that, Anita? Is that Cash App, Venmo? Because I don't have anything. I got April Love's $40 donation.
Oh, thank you, April Love.
It's the sweetest.
You guys are just wonderful.
They are so wonderful. And
all of you.
Cry.
I'm so grateful. My heart is so grateful.
I don't have it on PayPal, Anita. And I don't have Lisa Hayer either. The only thing that I had for you, Lisa, was the request, and I canceled your request. And so I haven't gotten another transaction for you. Okay. So with this King of Swords and this Ace of Swords, it's talking about using all of your life experiences and your to make wise decisions whenever you come into new situations. It's like trying not to be emotionally provoked by things, trying not to not being triggered by your environment and the circumstances around you. This is all about, I don't know, it's all about fairness, and it's all about knowledge and wisdom, and you using the knowledge and wisdom that you have to do the right thing and make good choices. This Ace of Winter, this Ace of Swords is all about expansion. So I think that when we're talking about the Ace of Swords with the King of Swords, it's like expanding your mind through experience. And so as what Ash was saying about letting your child out, letting your inner child out, and shining your light. You know, the swords is the mental energy. It's like your go-between between your higher self and your lower self. And so it's using your discernment to know when is the right time to take childlike action and when is a good time to maybe try to be that King of Swords and do the unemotional, unattached, unprovoked, logical response to situations. So it really is a delicate balance. And they're just telling you that, you know, pretty much there's a time and a place for everything. And that you should be the judge of that and not anybody else. Okay. Okay. Okay, Anita. And so next, Anita, you made a request also. You have to actually pay and not request, okay? Because I know it's really complicated. There's a 50% chance that you'll get it wrong. A lot of people do.
Don't feel bad. A lot of people do.
A lot of people get it wrong. Okay. So you have to pay and not request, okay? And so next we have Miss Lonnie.
Miss Lonnie.
Glenna says, I was sick for a couple of months, ended up having surgery, feeling better and being happy to be alive. Yay!
Yay!
Work, had a promotion. Feel like the universe just started lining things up for me.
Yes, ma'am.
There was actually a blockage. Like there's an energetic blockage that created itself in a physical manifestation in your body. And now that has been corrected, then things are going to start flowing for you again. I had the same issue with my bum uterus. And once that was removed, then things started flowing for me again. Okay, Lisa and Anita, I got you both. And let's see, Anita. Thank you. well.
Stop. 50,
not 50-60. Okay, so we're going to do Miss Lonnie.
What are we doing for Miss Lonnie?
I want to do like a future. You want to do a past one?
I can do a past one.
I can do a past one too. Hold on. We both do it. I'll just look and you do the cards. We'll see what we come up with.
Do cards?
You do your past life reading.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna look and see what happens.
Okay, that's interesting. Lonnie, the first thing that came through in this past life was that you very much enjoyed playing football. I feel like you were a man in this life. And I'm seeing like the very old football. Like, you know, like for first made footballs, the ones that are like really big and like weird shaped. That's what I'm seeing in my head. And that you were very good at it. In a very attractive man, by the way. They're showing me that you weren't witty. I keep wanting to say like slow, but it was like slow isn't the right word. Almost like you were too laid back to care about a lot of things. Like the only thing you really cared about was playing football and like taking care of other people. But like trivial things didn't matter to you. Like what, like you didn't give a shit about education. Okay? That wasn't like of high priority. They're showing me that you were very tall, broad-shouldered. I mean, just a very attractive man. Like a ladies' man. I feel like you still have that flirtatious energy. That like you could, they're telling me that you could get anything you wanted by just being charming. And you spoke very slowly and quietly. They're showing me that when you were younger in this lifetime, that food was very scarce. So when you moved away from your home, you got really good at making things to eat out of what some would perceive as nothing. So that might be something that you still can do, like somebody who can like open the cupboards and make something with whatever you have in the cupboards. That you were like thrifty. This feels like deja vu. Yeah, it's very, and you did get married. And you married a woman, and she was like the exact opposite of you, is what they're saying. Like she was like what some might say obnoxious. She had a lot to say. She would speak for you, and you loved this. Like you didn't have to interact socially with people because she would speak for you, and you liked that. She was a lot smaller than you. And I feel like she has reincarnated in this life as a woman. It could be your daughter, to be honest. Yeah, I'm the same way. My Aiden always comments on that about how I can like make anything out of it, but it is like a skill, you know, like it's useful.
Resourcefulness.
But yes, it's like you're being resourceful and you use what you have. Instead of being hungry, you can make something, and you made it taste really good is the thing. Like people used to always call like, what is this? And you're like, I don't know what it is. You know, like it doesn't really have a name. You just throw it all together. But that your wife in this lifetime has reincarnated in this life with you. And I want to say it's either your daughter or like us. I don't know if you have any siblings that you're close. So she's reincarnated with you in this life. Whatever.
My daughter is very outspoken.
I was just going to say how it resonates for me is that this soul still tries to speak over you, or still tries to use their voice louder than yours, is what they're saying. So it's like one of those kindred spirit connections where it's like, yes, that's really annoying, but I just love you. Like there's something about you that I just love. You did have children in this lifetime. They're telling me that you had multiple miscarriages before that you had the children. It was like right when you guys had given up in this lifetime was when you had the children. I see you being really successful in this life, which might make you feel like you're a little bit more bougie in this life. Like I think you had luxurious items. Actually, that is a lot like my son. Okay, it could be. I just know that this person is close to you in this life. That's weird that like your son was your wife in your past life. Isn't that weird how soul relationships work? But anyway, I feel like in this lifetime, you did eventually get to a point where you had money and that you were very stable and you liked luxurious things. You liked, you no longer had to worry about food, but you still were resourceful with what you made. And they're showing me that you lived well into your older years. I feel like your wife didn't. They're showing me that you spent the last 10 years of your life alone, like without your spouse. This is very much like white picket fence, golfer, golf club energy, like sipping expensive scotch and shit. So as I'm bossy. Yes. So I just feel like the things that have carried through in this life for you is like accurate. Aside from the fact that you are not a man.
I'm literally cracking up over the things that I saw, and I think Lonnie is going to get a real kick out of it.
I'm excited.
So before I even dug deep, like the very first thing I heard was Maid Marian, and I wrote down Sherwood Forest, and then it made me laugh out loud because she literally just went to a Ren fair last weekend.
I would love to go to a Ren fair.
And I was seeing her in like a green dress. I feel like they used like grass and stuff to like dye it. I don't know how they made it green, but it feels like it was made from like earth stuff. And then I also saw her wearing like calfskin leather like booties, but green clothes and like the little like linen thing on her head. Anyways, I can't remember what that's called. The next thing I saw is going to be her absolute favorite thing, because I saw her as a Russian czar. It's literally called the Sherwood Forest Fair. Well, interesting. I saw you as a Russian czar. You were a big man. You had one of those weird hats on, and you had dark hair and like light blue. I wrote down cold eyes is what I saw. And I feel like the things that you experienced in this life as a Russian czar, like really made you detest Russians in general. Not Russian, yes. That is literally what I saw. I was like, oh, no wonder she don't like it. The next thing I was brought to was a big wall of books, like in like one of those old English manors, a library in one of those old English manors where they just have like books up to the ceiling and you have to use one of those ladders. I saw you and you have a pocket watch and you're like literally standing looking out over like the countryside where your house is and everything. I think it's interesting that all of these lifetimes have manifested as interest or a complete lack of interest in this life for you, because I'm pretty sure you like to read, and the whole Ren Fair thing last week is amazing because Maid Marian particularly, you were Maid Marian, so that's awesome. If you watch movies about that and you see things about Maid Marian or the Sherwood Forest, that will help unlock a lot of past life memories for you. Why does it sound weird? Are you got a double volume thing going on?
It doesn't sound weird to me.
There's an echo on my end. I can hear myself echoing. It's weird.
That's very weird.
It's a body weird. But I all of these lives, you were like a prominent person. You were manners are ingrained in you. Yeah, she's hearing it too. So am I. What about now? Still can hear it. What about now? Oh, I muted you and Oh, it's still there. What the hell?
That's weird.
Let me see. Let me see if I can still, now that I've got you muted. I can't hear it anymore. It's on your end. It's something with you. When I mute your microphone, I can't hear it anymore.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like feedback.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because it's completely quiet in my house.
It sounds like me on a delay. It's really weird. Well, we were both here, Lisa. I know it's when I talk, I can hear it. But when I mute her microphone, it stops on my end.
What about now?
What about now?
I took my headphones out.
It's gone. Weird.
Yeah. So it must have just been like, I don't know.
Maybe the delay, like to your headphones or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. We've always heard it. Much better. It's better. See, it was you.
Yay.
I was right. Whatever. But that's what I got for you. And I just think it's interesting that all of these things kind of like they showed up in a different lifetime, like in a different context. You know, your love of reading and your love of like Renaissance and things like that. I'm still hearing. Are they turned off? It's back.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
That is so weird. Huh. Okay, well. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So it is back. And I don't know how to fix it.
Me neither, because I don't have, and like it's dead quiet in my house. There's nobody here but me and my dog. Well, in spirit.
Lots of spirit. Son of a
bitch. So are we on Cheryl?
We are
Thank you so much, Lonnie.
Yes, we are on Cheryl. Thank you, Lonnie. And you do hate Russians. So there's that.
Did Cheryl do 10?
Cheryl did 10.
Okay.
I know it's when I talk, but it's feedback from me. It's not me.
I turned my volume down a little bit.
Okay. Well, we'll see. That's right, Sheldon. It's always spirit when nothing else makes sense. That's right.
Yep.
Oh my God. You remember back in the day when I first started and they used to just fuck with my camera so hard?
So bad.
So freaking bad. They would be flipping the camera back and forth, back and forth. I do hate Russian. Oh no.
Cheryl.
8 of spring.
Ooh.
Eight of spring and the 5 of winter. So these two cards that I have for you, Cheryl, this is stress that comes from the ego, stress that comes from fear. 8 of spring and 5 of winter. So it's all about being overwhelmed, being overburdened, feeling like you have too much you have to deal with, and not really knowing how to manage all of your responsibilities. And it's like you're constantly feeling overwhelmed. It's all about like the 5 of swords is all about the ego. So it almost feels like it's all in your mind, but not really. You just have to learn how to multitask. I feel like you have we'll see what we're going to do for you, Lisa, for the $10 donations. We've been doing cards.
Yep.
Okay. No, I don't have that problem anymore, Sheldon, but I used to. I used to have it a lot, but I don't have it anymore. But we can try to put, whoops, there goes a rock. I'll put some selenite on my computer and see if that helps. But it just feels like if you could possibly make some lists and get things in order, try to put some order in the chaos of your mind, like prioritize things and check them off when they're done, you won't feel so overwhelmed all the time. It feels like you're really taking yourself for a ride up in that head of yours. That's my 2 cards.
Okay. So the 2 cards that I got for you, Cheryl, are the I Am Sacred card, which is again moving into acceptance that you are divinely protected, that you are divinely guided, that your guides are always with you, your ancestors are always with you. It's like you need to just remind yourself that when things go wrong in life or get chaotic in life, just take a minute to say, but I'm divinely protected, so I'll be fine. I am divinely guided, so I'll be fine. I know whatever this hardship is. Huh?
I was talking to Emma.
Oh, okay. That whatever situation happens, the chaos in life, the general chaos in life is guiding you where you need to be. So we don't need to be overthinking or over worrying about things because you are being divinely guided, divinely protected. And then the next card that you got is I am open to receive. So if you want abundance attracted into your life and you want happiness and you want joy and you want peace and all of those things, you have to make sure that you are open to receiving those things. You have to make sure that you believe on a soul level that you deserve to have those things. Because if you don't, you're not, I mean, the law of attraction, like energy just attracts like energy, and that's just the way it is. So if you believe that you deserve abundance and you believe that you deserve peace and joy and happiness and healthy connections with other people, then that's exactly what you're going to get. So we need to work on canceling out any self-doubt, accepting that you are divinely protected and guided, and then be open to receive the gifts that spirit tries to bring you. You have to open yourself up to the idea of living a more peaceful life if that is what you want. Miss Man.
Hi, Connie. Barb's like, hey, girl. Connie's like, hey. Barb's like, Connie, quit copying me.
Hi, Barb and Connie.
Hi, Barb and Connie. We're doing donation-based readings tonight because Ash and I are poor white girls. And we appreciate you.
For spare change.
Spare change. We have Miss April Love next.
Okay.
And I've got cards for April. I'm not done shuffling them, but I do have cards for April. So.
Ooh. Okay. I heard April Love needs a chakra reading.
I knew we were going to do at least one tonight.
Yep. I went to go grab my cards and it was like, no, she needs a chakra scan.
Go plug yourself in, Lisa. Connie is in. Is this the right Connie? Because that Connie is a different Connie. That's my Connie. Connie Stewart's in Georgia. Oh, you're talking about your Connie. 2 different Connies. Working on that. Thank you, Cheryl says.
Okay, good.
Port Isabel. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to come visit you before I move out of Texas. I promise. Gotta go to the beach.
Oh, shit.
I don't know where I'm moving, but I do know I'm moving out of Texas.
All my exes live in Texas. They don't. Not one of my exes lives in Texas.
Hi, Connie, Mary. Yes, I am moving out of Texas, Sheldon. I don't know where I'm moving to, but I'm moving somewhere. I have a friend that wants me to move to Missouri with her. So sweet. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay. Cards for April. It is too cold anywhere else. I know, Sheldon. I know, but I have some things I have to break. Okay. The first card that I got for you is the release card in reverse. It's hella cold up there, Barb. Connie. I don't know if you're listening, Connie, but Barb's pimping you out. The first card I have for you is the release card, and it comes in reverse, and it's talking about being having a hard time letting go of the past. Have a whole upstairs for me and Emma. Well, how crazy. Barbara, I'm trying to concentrate. You need to move to Texas. Well, I'm moving out of Texas, so you'll be here all by yourself, April love. It's having a hard time letting go of the past, and then you have the Two of Winter, which is the Two of Swords, and this is all about you not knowing how to move forward, not knowing which way you want to go. And Queen of Spring, which is Queen of Wands in reverse, this is you doubting yourself, doubting your ability, doubting your talents and gifts as a person, as a woman, and not remembering the powerful being that you are. The next card you have is the Hermit, and it came out in reverse. So this is all about you seeking counsel outside of yourself, seeking knowledge from external sources and friends, connecting with people on an intellectual level, getting advice from people that you value their opinion of. And then you have the King of Autumn in reverse, which is the King of Pentacles. And then the Seven of Spring, which is the Seven of Wands. So this is all about you not wanting to trust people, not wanting to put yourself out there, not wanting to take a chance. Okay, so this is literally just fear holding you back. And it all stems from this inability to let go or release the past. This is holding on to you. Okay, I feel like this has to do with a relationship. I don't necessarily feel like it has to do with your parents. I feel like it has to do with a relationship. So when I say that, there's somebody coming into your mind, and this is the person that really like made you doubt yourself and made you doubt your self-worth, and really gave you a run for your money and made you think that maybe you're just not worth the effort because this person wasn't willing to do what needed to be done to keep you. Okay. They weren't willing to be the person that you needed them to be. They weren't willing to love you how you needed to be loved. But that's on them. That's not on you. That doesn't determine your value. Okay. Nobody gets to determine our value. We are the only ones to do that. And if you're afraid to move forward and to open your heart and to let people in, it's because you honestly feel like you're not valuable. And I want to punch you in the face. So I shouldn't say that because Facebook will ban me because that's threatening physical violence. I want to punch a person in the something.
I want to high five your face with my fist.
Fist. Yes. That's
because you are awesome.
To say because you are awesome. And I don't like when people think like that about themselves. So you need to make a list every day of things that you like about yourself. And I don't give a shit if you start with one thing. Every day you need to add something to that list. That is your homework, woman. And if you don't do your homework, I will never give you a reading ever again.
Ever again. Try me.
I tell you what. What do you got, friend?
Okay. So, Miss April.
Cut it out, April. Punch you in the fist and the
first
hand and
the first chakra that needs work. You have 4, by the way.
She's a hot mess.
Okay. Yeah, you're really blocked up inside. All of Misty's cards resonate for the chakra issues. So the second chakra, sacral, right? I keep wanting to say injury. So I feel like this chakra center is injured. This is what's causing that desire to self-sabotage. And you're doing that. The form of self-sabotage that you are taking is over protecting yourself. You think you are. You think you're protecting yourself from hurt, pain, sadness, all of that stuff. So you're almost blocking yourself in.
You said the sacral chakra?
Yeah.
I bought this nifty organizer.
Ooh, that's super cool.
Yeah, and it is the blood sugar, the spleen, the ovaries, the urinary tract, the uterus, the kidneys, and the adrenals are parts of your body that are affected.
It's right above the root.
Mm-hmm.
So, which you don't have any root problem issues right now. But anyway, you're doing this as a form of, yes, attachment, letting go. Okay, so we're overprotecting ourselves, or you think you are. That's what you're telling yourself, that you're saying and doing the things that you're doing because you're just trying to keep yourself safe. Okay. We have to let this go because it's causing damage. It's damaging you. The next chakra that we need to work on is your heart center. We're in denial about something, and the denial allows you to play the victim in a situation. And I feel like this could lead back to that. You think you're protecting yourself, but you're not. It's like playing the victim prevents any accountability, which prevents pain. It's like this cycle, right? So whatever situation you're in denial of, like maybe it could be like the part that you played in a situation that we're in denial of, but it's causing, what I'm seeing is a lot of crumpled up pieces of paper. And I know that sounds random, but that's what I'm seeing in my head is like the heart center. It's like you say what you think you want to say, and then you're like, no, that's not good enough. Like just like crumpled up pieces of paper of ideas that you don't think are good enough or something like that. Like where you're pointing fingers of blame when deep down inside, you know that you had a part to play in whatever the situation is, however this resonates for you. But it's the victim mentality, the denial. There's some type of denial that is causing issues in your heart chakra. And then we've also got the throat chakra, blue. There's something with like vanity that is an issue here.
She said she doesn't like herself.
Okay, and this is what's happening is you're looking outside of yourself for validation. Mm-hmm. And when you look outside of yourself for validation, it causes you to not listen to your own voice. So that definitely needs healing. We need to stop seeking external validation and start seeing your own self-worth. And that's going to help you soften the throat chakra. And then the last one is your third eye. We need to have more faith in your abilities. You need to have more faith in yourself. You need to have more faith in spirit. It's like you have clouded judgment of yourself. Like I'm seeing like mistiness in the third eye, where you're not seeing yourself how spirit sees you. You're not seeing yourself how a divinely guided person sees you. You're seeing yourself through clouded vision. And that could, all of these chakra imbalances go together. So if you start at the bottom and stop self-sabotaging and stop being in denial, you're not protecting yourself from anything. We need to work through self-acceptance. We need to work through not playing the victim. We need to work through seeking external validation and start seeing how amazing you are yourself. And that will clear out that third eye. And then you will start to be able to see or listen to your intuition easier. Then spirit will be able to talk to you easier. Your guides will be able to reach you easier. Your life will feel easier. This is a lot of different chakra blockages. So you're probably feeling not so great energetically right now. Mm-hmm. So what spirit is telling me is that you need more time in water. the colors that you can focus on wearing would be like green, blue, purple, and orange. Wearing any of those colors, making sure that you eat a lot of those colored foods. It sounds silly, but it works. Another thing that you can do is watch any guided meditation on cleansing any of those chakras. Those are
Or
really
get you
helpful
a
as well.
little chakra bracelet too, and wear that.
Yep. Yep. The crystals for those chakras, if you carry those with you, if you don't have a bracelet, I mean, that's all going to be helpful for you. But really what the main thing is that I feel like you need to start at the chakra, your second chakra, and really work on stop calling it protecting yourself, because you're not. And they're saying something about making sure that you have more fun.
Yeah.
Start there and work your way up.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting that for yourself. So take a small
wear
bath.
that.
Try to clear some of that negative energy that you're running around with. Get your chakra bracelet. Listening to a binaural beat on YouTube to cleanse the aura.
I love those.
Yeah, those are lovely. But the thing about I do give a warning about YouTube meditations and guided.
Same. I was just gonna say that.
Because some of them have like subliminal frequencies that will really mess you up. So I think anyone that's going to try to listen to a guided meditation or a frequency on YouTube, you need to be very much aware of how it's making you feel, what thoughts you're thinking, before you decide to listen to the whole thing or not. Usually I know within a couple of seconds whether or not something is going to vibe with me or not, and I change it if it doesn't. And that's everything, not just I know there are certain frequencies, Pamela, yes, but there are also negative things in the world and destructive people energy. And we don't know who makes these. You don't know the people behind these channels. And I'm not saying that to freak people out. I'm just saying use your own emotional intelligence to figure out how things make you feel before you listen to the whole thing.
I know that there's a setting on YouTube where you can shut it off from going to the next video. If you listen to guided meditations or any type of beats or anything like that on YouTube before bed, you need to make sure you shut it off from going into the next video, because it will wake you up with whatever YouTube chooses for you. Yeah. So if you can turn that off, and then I suggest choosing the short ones, not the ones that go 2 hours long, like the short.
And I never, ever, ever listen to the thing that says it's the Schumann resonance, because it does not resonate with me. I don't resonate with that live broadcast of the Schumann resonance. It doesn't
work for you.
It doesn't feel good to me. So I don't fall for that baloney. Anywho, that's what we've got for you. And I hope
Thank you, April Love.
This summer either, because you really need to go. Heather says, this is why I scan all of mine as an energy reader and use them first before I share them with my healing groups. Yes, I found demonic attachments to some of them. Absolutely. See, and it's not even the people making it. Sometimes it's just energy taking the easiest way to reach people.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Listen, why don't you get with Heather, because she scans her stuff before she posts it, and see if she has something for you. Okay. She commented right above you. So you're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you, April Love.
Thank you, April Love. And next we have Miss Lisa Hayer. Okay. She's got a $10 donation.
Okay. And then who do we have? Anita?
Anita and Xana.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So send her a friend request, April. And Heather, feel free to tag me, Misty Lynn, if you're my friend on Facebook. Feel free to tag me in anything that you want to post. I'm always open to listening to good frequencies.
Me too. Okay. I got my cards here for Lisa. Lisa, we're really needing to, or are working on our self-confidence, because the first card that came out for you is I Am Confident. So you might be really trying hard to feel good about yourself. If you're not, you need to be. We need to really be working on just like that, completely loving yourself, flaws and all, right?
Yes.
Like if you in the past have been like, I don't like my hair, it's not straight enough, or it's not curly enough, or it's not, negative self-talk, we're canceling that out. So I don't know if this is something that you're working on, but if you're not, it's something that you need to work on. Cancel those negative voices in your head. When you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, my eye makeup looks really good. I'm terrible about this, by the way. But then you're like, oh, but I have this huge zit on my face. Trash. I'm not even going to get ready today. It's like, who cares? People get zits, dude. I have some. I have one right here.
And nobody's is perfect.
And nobody cares. So we're working, cancel out those feelings of self-doubt. We're canceling them out, because the next card that you got is I am beautiful. Absolutely. You're accepting yourself. You need to just accept yourself for the beautiful woman that you are, because we all are. We are all beautiful women. Every single one of us. I'm not ever going to.
We are, Ash. I've been admiring myself all night.
Yes. And it's like, I put makeup on yesterday and I looked in the mirror and I was like, you beautiful bitch. And it's like, talk to yourself like that. Because you are. Everybody is. No one's going to convince me different. Everybody is beautiful. So we're working on this. I mean, look at this woman. She is just owning herself.
Them taking a picture of my ass for that deck either.
For what?
I don't appreciate them taking a picture of my ass for that deck either.
I know. See, and it looks like it looks like you're wearing my wig.
It does look like it's us. Of course, we have to do everything together.
It's your ass and my wig. Twins. Best friends. But anyway, I love this for you, Lisa. Yes, and men don't care when it comes to... They don't. They don't. And if they do, not a man. Little boy, send him packing. So if a man is going to talk shit about the way your body looks, he can fuck himself. Literally. Go away. Go away, bad dream. Ow.
Honestly,
throwing tomatoes.
Maybe
so keep doing that. Baby got back. She did too. Look at her. Yeah.
She got some back. And when you turn it around, she's got some front. So, Lisa,
that one right there.
I hope that resonated with you. I have some cards. Your ex used to tell me what to wear. Ugh.
Ew, gross. Throwing tomatoes. Lame, boo.
Lame. No, control freak. That's not a real man. A real man is confident. He doesn't. Yeah, well, then he wasn't happy with his body, obviously, if he wasn't happy with yours. People project. They project everything.
Yes, they do.
So what I have for you, Miss Lisa, I have the card of unity, which is the Hierophant card in the regular deck. But in the fairy tarot, it is the card of unity. And then I have the 10 of spring, which is the 10 of wands. These cards are literally saying that you have a hard time asking for help, that you have a hard time. Any of your family's health? We're just doing cards for you, Lisa. It was a $10 donation. We're doing cards. Okay. What I'm seeing here, though, with this 10 of spring, you're definitely overburdened. I see that you literally are carrying, you got too many irons in the fire, too many responsibilities, or you're taking on more or biting off more than you can chew. And pretty much is saying that you need to ask the people around you to help you to become a unit together. Together we are stronger, right? And I think that you have decided for whatever reason that you can't trust anyone to do what you're responsible for, because maybe they messed up something, or they just were never interested, or it was expected of you. But honestly, like it's not your responsibility to take care of everything. You only are supposed to take care of your responsibilities and no one else's. And sometimes when we take on other people's responsibilities, it's a form of enabling and codependency, and it's not healthy. You have been asking more. Good. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like you need to You need to do what's right for you and stop putting your needs, in the back seat and trying to take care of everybody else. You got to take care of you too. Right? You're
Yes,
just as
ma'am.
important as everybody else in your family, as everybody else in your household. And you need to start realizing that. Sometimes it's hard for us to truly see the value in ourselves. But, like I told April Love, just write something good about yourself every day. And not the same thing every day, but pick different things. Today my eyes look very pretty. Tomorrow my
hair looks fire.
Looks nice. And look at the way these pants fit
My
me.
boobs look perky today.
I have a great personality. Of course we do. We're psychics, you silly. Of course we do. We see everything. Okay. Next we have
Anita. And what are we doing? Cards?
Yeah, we're doing a $10 card for her.
Okay.
So I hope that reading resonated with you, Lisa.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Get some clarity, and I appreciate you helping us broke ass bitches.
Yep. Broke ass bitches. We appreciate you all.
I'll tell you what.
Ooh, okay. Anita.
April says her knockers are firm today. Yes, girl.
Yes, ma'am. Yep. When I looked in the mirror this morning, I was like, ooh, that booty's looking good. And it's like, just compliment, gas yourself up.
That's right. We can't expect everybody else to do it when we need it. They don't know when we need it.
They don't know when we need it.
They don't know when we need it. Shoot. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, so Anita. The cards that I have for Anita is I am knowledge. So I don't know, Anita, if you're considering going to school or something like that. You're very knowledgeable about a certain topic, like a specific thing. I feel like there's like a wormhole you like to go in. Like for me, it's like astrology. I have an insane amount of astrology books. I love to read them. My brain soaks it up like a sponge. Everybody has their thing. So I don't know if there's something that you really like to do. I do affirmations every day. Good. We got to do it.
Brenna.
If you're not reading lately, you need to go back to that because I feel like that's soothing for your soul. You just want to expand your knowledge.
Look, I resonate with that, April Love, because like I've been going to the gym. I lost another pound and my stomach is getting flatter and I saw things I haven't seen for a long time.
And you were like, what up, girl?
I was like, girl.
It's good to see ya.
Isn't it? So anyways, go on.
Anyway, okay. So if you haven't made time to grow your knowledge on a topic, let yourself explore that because I feel like you need it right now. Get lost in a book. This doesn't even have to be like self-help or anything like that. It can literally be like Harry Potter. It's just something that gets those wheels turning and the juices flowing and things like that. Okay?
My guilty pleasure was historical romances. I used to read the crap out of those.
That's so fucking Capricorn of you to do. And you know what?
I am literally a romantic. Like that's this.
And you know what I used to read?
I would
books
read
about dragons and witches. And
I read all Harry Potters. I loved them.
I like Harry Potters too, but I read like vampire books and werewolves and Scorpio.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But then we have also got I trust my intuition. So I feel like you're learning how to really trust yourself, which means that you could be doing like ego work or shadow work, where you're canceling out the ego that tries to come in. If your intuition is swaying you, your ego is going to come in right after that and be like, no. We're not doing that. So we're leaning into trusting our intuition more. You need yourself, your higher self is never going to lead you astray. Anita's a Capricorn.
Anita,
like romantic?
Read a historical romance, man. You really can get into those. Julia Quinn is great.
I feel like that could be your Taurus moon as well, though.
Yes.
Because that's a very like Venus and Earth sign, like a Venus, Taurus Venus.
And also, the Bridgerton series on Netflix is a good representation of a historical romance series because it was actually made from a book by Julia Quinn. She wrote a whole series, and those were made for TV from like books. So that's a great, and she's a really good writer. But anyways, enough about that. Are you done? I'm sorry.
It's fine. I was just gonna say, make sure just listen to your intuition. Your intuition is not going to lead you astray. Your ego might. So you just need to start discerning. Intuition. See, look at this card.
It's beautiful. George is playing with a moth.
Burton is drinking water. I can hear him.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Okay, now we have Santa.
So I still have to do my cards for Anita. Thank you.
Oh, shit. You're right. My bad, G.
I said, dang girl, you need a shave, which reminds me, Emma took a bath today and she comes out and she's like, Mom, you're not going to believe this. Now, mind you, I told you I was sitting there naked for 2 hours because I don't give a fuck and it's my house. And I am always naked. I don't care. I don't really like clothes. And so she's like, I shaved my legs and I didn't even cut myself. Like, this is the first time she shaved her legs herself. I usually do it for her.
Right.
Because she's a woolly mammoth. And she did it all by herself. And she's like, I also shaved down there. And I was like, girl, don't you do that.
Don't get too brave, sister, because girl.
I was like, trust me, you don't want to do that. You're going to get so itchy. You know, it's going to be
bad. And ingrown hairs.
I'm like, no, don't do that.
Miss Ma'am, you're going to regret that in a couple days.
I'm like, you wouldn't need to be scrubbing the crap out of that thing just to make sure you exfoliate.
We need to have a talk.
He's like, oh, I shaved down there. I'm like, no.
Girl.
No. Okay. For you, Anita, I have the 7 of Autumn, which is the 7 of Pentacles. And I have the 4 of Winter in reverse, which is somebody who's sleeping in a cave. Isn't that lovely? So pretty much these cards are saying that you are stressed out about things that you have going on in your life and you need to take a break. I'm telling you, Anita, it was a shock to me too. But, you know, she emulates the people that she loves and we have to draw a line somewhere. Just because your mom's naked as the day she was born doesn't mean you should be. Anyway, TMI. Thank God we're all women here. I hope Sheldon left. Just
Sheldon probably wouldn't mind either. He wouldn't care.
He probably wouldn't care. So the 7 of Autumn says have patience and don't worry. And then the 4 of Reverse is saying you're stressing. You're over stressing. You're stressing yourself out about things that, you know, that are not completed, things that you are in the process of completing. You're worried about timelines and getting things done. And you just need to have better time management. Okay, is what it feels like to me. It feels like you need to just make yourself do things in certain blocks of time. Don't, you know, if you're like me and you're all over the place, because I'm a Capricorn, I'm all over the place and you're a Capricorn, maybe you are too. Just set yourself 15 minutes instead of an hour, you know, because spiritual ADHD is real, and just sit down for 15 minutes and try to get something done, and then go on to the next. So you're going to make a long list because we love to have a plan. Right? We love to have a plan. And when we don't have a plan, it causes a lot of stress because everything gets really jumbled, all of our responsibilities. Capricorns are always multitasking anyways. So give yourself 15 minutes to do something and then get up and move on to the next thing. And it might feel like for somebody looking in that you're not getting anything done, but you will know that you're getting stuff done because you will be like mentally checking things off of your list. Even if it's 15 minutes, you're already going to know, okay, well, I only need 2 more 15-minute slots to get this, because that's how our brain works. I only need 2 more sit downs with this to get this done. And then it's going to feel like you're getting shit accomplished, even if it's just little pieces at a time. That is the best way way that I've learned to work with myself, because when I say, oh, I really need to do this tomorrow and it's a really big thing, I don't even start because I know it's going to take a whole lot of time, and I get discouraged because I know I'm not going to be able to keep my attention on that for very long. Like yeah, I'm really bad about that. But I really am. You guys might not know that about me, but I've got like,
I do.
I'm all over the place. You know, one minute I say I'm going to do this, and 2 hours later I'm still sitting there, and it's like, what happened? But the fact that I still go to the gym, you know, I say I'm going to do it, and I do. So, you know, you just have to commit little blocks of time and make it a habit, and you'll be able to manage your time better, and you won't feel so stressed out and anxious about getting everything completed. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
I thank you so much. And so we got $15 from Xana, or
thank
what
you,
PayPal is $14.08 because PayPal sucks. But we got $15 from Xana. So that's me all over the place. Same. Yeah, that's why your attention span. Yes, because you have so much on your mind. And we are always trying to multitask. And when we can't multitask, it's almost like we shut down, you know, because it feels like we're underachieving, if it were. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, I can't do 6 things at once, so I'm not even going to bother.
So fuck all of them.
Fuck off. Yeah. And so, because that's how we are. We just feel like we have to be the best.
I am very much the same way too.
I feel like I have to be the best at everything, and if I don't do it the best way, then I'm not going to do it.
If you're not going to be the best, then you shouldn't do it.
That's exactly how we are.
Yeah.
So if that resonates with you, know that you're not alone, and I hope that my tips and tricks help you. Like and subscribe for more tips and tricks. Not really. Xana, what are we doing for Xana?
I think I'm gonna pull Xana 3 tarot cards.
Okay. I think
so. Then if you did,
I'm gonna do 4.
Okay.
Because I feel like I have to do 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Xana, what do we need? What does Xana need to know? I already know what they're gonna say. I hear you.
It's all about self-love with Xana.
Yep. I'm like, I hear you already. I already know.
Yep.
Xana, you have been looking radiant as fuck lately, by the way. I see you, girl.
I don't even care if it's out of spite. You look amazing.
I see you, girl. And no, nobody cares if it's out of spite. You look fire every day out of spite, queen.
That's right. Get it, girl.
I'm a Scorpio, so I'm all about that shit. What do we have for Xana? Oh, okay.
I love it. Get over here.
Okay.
My cards are not wanting to behave.
Shit.
It's not.
Spirit's like, give Xana the whole fucking deck.
Yeah, like literally 3 here, 6 over there. I'm like, hold on now.
Chill. Ooh, that booty. Dun, 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 dun.
Stop it.
Xana, I love this for you. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Xana, you have been dealing with a very stubborn, arrogant prick. Okay?
She's just been in the mood to dress up.
Okay. Then who the fuck is this?
It might be her.
Who this then?
Who this?
Man?
Who this?
So this person is like stubborn for no reason is what Spirit is. No reason at all. Just the devil's advocate is what I'm hearing. For no reason. Just to fight and argue. There's like literally no reason. And despite how vindictive that makes you feel, you are intentionally, I'm so proud of you. You are just intentionally pausing and thinking and reflecting because you want peace What's this card? You want peace. And so the hangman, you're just chilling. You're just trying to live, man. And it's so frustrating. I'm feeling like you're in a situation very similar to one that I've been in, where it's so frustrating when all you want to do is be left the fuck alone. That's it. Just let me live my life. Quit cherry picking things out of my life. Quit nitpicking at me. Just leave me alone. We're chilling, right? You just want peace and balance, harmony. That's all. Keep doing that, because really, that's infuriating for a toxic man. That's infuriating for somebody who is in their toxic masculine energy. You being in a divine, peaceful, flowing, fluid energy is maddening to a toxic man. So,
especially when they want you to make a decision and you're not ready.
No, because you're just trying to figure out your center. Like
Amen. We're not ready to make a
that's
decision.
it. You deserve that. So keep doing what you're doing. Spirit is just very much like, go girl. You keep going, girl.
And I have that as well. I have the 7 of Summer in reverse, which is the 7 of Cups in reverse. I have the Dreamer in reverse, which is the Fool in reverse, Strength in reverse, and the Princess of Spring, which is like the Page of Wands. Okay, and so all of these cards, literally every single one of them, is telling you not to let anyone pressure you into making a decision before you are ready, and that you are. It's almost like they're trying to bend you to their will, and it's making you want to like attack or bite like a snake. You know,
like
just
pushing you in a corner, like a dog in a corner.
Like you're wanting to strike back and. But he just won't accept it. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm seeing here. Like the Strength card in reverse with the Princess of Spring in reverse is like, you just have to stay true to yourself, you know, and don't let anyone tell you what you have to do or pressure you, you know, with the Strength card in reverse. Don't let anyone pressure you into making a decision or doing something that you don't want to do. It doesn't matter if it's your husband. It doesn't matter. Okay. We're all sovereign beings and we have the right to choose for ourselves. Even if you are under a contractual agreement with somebody, you still have a right to choose what's okay with you and what's not okay with you. I love the energy of self-love that you've just been in the mood to dress up. I do that when I want to feel pretty, when I want to love myself, you know. Yep. Like
I do it when I have nowhere to go.
I'll paint my toenails, or I'll give myself a pedicure, or take a nice, you know, aromatherapy bath, wear something sexy just because I know I'm going to get compliments. You know, it just really doesn't. It's just a state of being for yourself. That's exactly what I've been doing. I've been following my heart and not allowing others to choose for me. Absolutely. And no longer standing on the sidelines, just accepting other people's decisions as well, because I feel like that's kind of where you were for the longest time. You just kind of
you
just kind of accepted things as, you know, the status quo, or this is what's expected of me. This is what I expected me and what other people expected me. And we're not doing that anymore. We're kind of living out loud is what I heard. And I hope you're still going to the gym, because let me tell you, girl,
it saves the day, man.
I'm 2 months in and I've lost 14 pounds and I feel amazing. You know, I can see the difference in skin. I can see the difference in my body. I can pull myself
like, even
into the damn truck without using the hand thing anymore. Like I just use my legs,
like
girl.
your mobility gets better. I don't know. I think that if I didn't lose a lot of weight, I would still go. Like I think I would still go.
Absolutely.
When I feel really like aggravated on a soul level inside, before my brain would be like drink, and now it's like go to the gym, and it's like true. I just need to go. Like it just makes you feel better.
Yep. Like today I was super, super tired by the time I got on I used the recumbent bike because of my back.
Yep.
And I always set it for 30 minutes and I'm on like level 7 of the hills right now. And I'm just like, ugh.
And it's like burns.
It burnt so bad. And I was
Yep.
like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
But
My
it's
heart
like, keep on going, bitch.
and I
Keep
was like, I
on going.
can't do it. And then I'm like, oh, I only got 15 more minutes. I can do it. You know, it's like I'm only gonna do 5 more minutes, and then I'm like, I can do the rest.
Yep, that's exactly what I do. And the other night, there was someone, like, the music shut off, so it was quiet. And I was like, out loud, I was like, there was people in there. And I was like, can we turn music back on? I don't want everyone in the gym to hear me fighting for my fucking life.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
I'll listen to me.
and when I'm doing like shoulder presses, my right arm will be like, woo, and my left arm is like this, and I'm always like, come on, bitch, like,
come on, get with the
because it won't. Like, my left arm is weak.
Well, that's because your dominant hand.
Yes.
You know, so you should be working the other one more.
Like, well, yeah, I don't lift heavier on my right. I lift the same. So it's like, maybe when I move up 5 pounds, I'll do 5 pounds on the left arm first. But it's like, even my back, like when I do back, my right is just stronger. My leg, you know, like, just the way it is.
April wants to, come on, bitch. April wants to know, can I ask an opinion? Do I get weight loss surgery, or is there another way I can lose the weight on my own? I'm pretty sure if you go to get weight loss surgery, they're going to make you lose a certain percentage of weight before you get the surgery, just to show that you are committed to the weight loss journey.
Because it's a whole lifestyle change. After you get the
literally
surgery,
have to change everything. You have to eat tiny little meals. Honestly, April, cut sugar and soda out of your life. You'll lose.
I lost 105 pounds without weight loss surgery. Absolutely. Watch what you eat. I joined Weight Watchers, which if I can give you information if you want on that. But I joined Weight Watchers and I went to the gym every day. I took a rest day when I felt like I needed it, but that's it. Drink water. Is, like,
April, she goes hard. She goes hard from day one. Like, I'm going to go in and break myself and then do it again tomorrow. I'm gentle on myself because I know myself. So I go in and I start like the minimum amount of weights where I can't even barely feel like I'm moving the damn machine. It's like, and that's what I did with Emma. You know, when Emma started going to the gym with me, I started her on like this super minimum, and she was like, this is easy. The next day she was sore. It doesn't matter. Something new.
And if you do reps, by the time you get to your third set, that lightweight doesn't feel light anymore because you are using those muscles. When I started, I did have to go light, like I did. But now I know what I can handle. So I go there and I'm just like,
so you do 3 sets of 15 of whatever weight you want to do to start. I do 5 sets of 15, and I go up on the weight once a week. I don't push myself, you know, and I'm losing weight. My skin is firming as I go because I'm doing it so slowly.
It makes your boobs perkier because your chest muscles start to lift them up.
I'm not doing my upper body at all. Not at all. I'm doing here. I want my girls to stay where they are. I like them.
Well,
my chest is perky already.
But your chest helps. But like, look at my chest.
Chest is so perky already.
I mean, I'm just getting in my shoulder muscles. I'm going to punch a hole through a fucking elephant someday.
And I'll kick a hole through an elephant because my
Just kidding. I love elephants so much. We need to pick something else. I'll punch a hole through an asshole. Not the actual one, like a mean man. I'm not going to punch a hole in someone's ass.
The worst.
Oh, shit. You guys know what I meant.
Sure. We're going to just beat everything up. Thank you, ladies. You're always such a big help. We try. Send her the info on Weight Watchers. Shoot her a message, April. Okay. New kink. Kicking somebody in the asshole.
New kink unlocked.
Well, there's some pretty big assholes out there, so.
We know from experience.
We know.
Okay. Was that the last one?
I think that is the last one.
Perfect, because it's been 2 hours.
And I told you we would be here a while. I knew.
Mm-hmm.
I knew we would.
Knew. And we're so appreciative of all of you.
And we're going to go cry now because we love you all so much. And we're super grateful that you support us. We're going to try to work as much as we can because we got bills to pay. Bills to pay. And so tell all your friends about us so they can pay us to, and so we aren't.
And get some guidance as well. See, it's an even exchange. You get guidance and love and light, and we can pay our bills. I love it.
Hey, nobody said
ball-
that was you, April Love. If you think I was talking about you, then that's on you, sister. Lauren, what are you saying me for? I didn't get a donation for you. Where did you send it? I don't have it.
Okay.
Okay, let me check, honey bun. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if I didn't see you. I'm looking now. Venmo for some. There it is. It just came through when
it was just delayed.
Venmo. Yeah, it wasn't paying attention. Okay, so we have $20 for Lauren. So what are we doing for Lauren?
Should we do the same thing we did for Xana?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
I'll pull 4 as well. So we each pull 4.
Well, each pull 4. Or we could, yeah.
Lauren.
Hi, Susanna. Thank you. Thank you, Xana. We love you so much.
Thank you, Xana. And
Keep
I'm proud
slaying.
of you. Keep on shining, queen.
I'm just happy that my double chin is going away.
I love that. I love that my cheeks always get more defined.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, Lauren. What do we have for Miss Lauren? I feel like, Lauren, that you are dealing with a really toxic karmic relationship. The reason why I say that is because we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse next to the Devil. So I just feel like this is like a karmic situation. This might not be a romantic relationship either. However that resonates for you, but whoever this person is, whatever this connection is some type of a toxic cycle that's just been like looping. Okay. It's like you're trying to protect yourself. I love you back, Hannah. So we're trying to protect ourselves. We've got the Emperor card here, which the Emperor is a lot of Aries energy, fire sign energy. Not always toxic, but when it's paired with that Devil card, I just feel like very stubborn. Whoever this person is stubborn. This very well could be you as well. Like, we can't discount that. You could be the one that's toxic. Like, but this is a very like hard-headed, stubborn, impulsive energy that comes with the Emperor card, but they just want to be in charge. And the reason why I'm saying it in that light, because the Emperor is not necessarily negative. They're a leader, an entrepreneur. There's a lot of positive qualities about the Emperor, but it's like you're protecting yourself from this. Hello, Deborah.
Hello.
So we need to, what I'm hearing is that we need to take a left instead of a right. Whatever cycle this is, you've got to stop looping. It's like on a constant loop. So we need to stop doing that. Need to pull another card here. I feel like you're just going to get like an aha moment is going to come for you.
Started a new relationship.
Okay. Were you in a toxic relationship before this? Like, was the person that you were with before?
It's good to see you too, Deborah.
I just feel like you're going to have clarity. Whatever the situation is, you're going to be gifted with some clarity. Like, it's going to come to you where you're just going to know that it's safe. Something is safe to move on. You're going to feel like it's safe to move on. So maybe that's where you're at right now, which is why I asked if you were in a toxic karmic relationship, and if you've broken free out of that cycle.
Yes, her first husband.
Okay. So I feel like you're moving into this energy where you're going to start feeling safe to love again, feeling safe to try again. And whatever, because we've broken out of this. You know what love is because you experienced what it wasn't, is what I'm hearing. So you can take a deep breath. Like, you know what love isn't. So you know what to look for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Absolutely. She still has anger, she said.
Yep. So we just need to work on that. Maybe shadow work. Something, forgiveness needs to be offered. And maybe it's not even forgiveness for them, it's forgiveness for you. Maybe it's that forgiveness, the guilt. You're angry because you feel guilty that you allowed lower treatment for so long. That we need to work on forgiving ourselves for allowing that, ourselves for constantly repeating the cycle, taking them back over and over and over again. Like, forgive self as well, because you just didn't know better then, and you do now. So forgive.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Lauren. I have the 9 of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, and I have the Sun card coming out in the reverse. These two cards together are telling me that you have put a lot of time and energy into making plans for yourself, making plans for your future, and you've had some setbacks along the way, things that have really drained you mentally, emotionally, even monetarily, that you might have lost some income or had some difficulties keeping yourself afloat financially recently. But the Wheel of Karma is coming out after that with the Three of Summer, which is the Three of Cups. So I feel like this is something that had to be cleared away, something that had to be removed, something that had to be deconstructed or adjusted, like a course correction in your life in order for your medical and money. Yes. And so there seems to have been things that needed to be cleared out karmically, like removing karmic debt from your life with your medical situation, just stuck energy and things of that nature. And so this, like I said, is like a course correction for your soul. And the Wheel of Karma is coming out saying they're moving smoothly now. Things are going to start progressing that they need to now that you're back on the right path. It literally said, delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck in a new car or travel. So if you have been thinking about getting a new vehicle because you have had issues with your car, take that as a validation that that is what you should be doing. You also have the Three of Summer, which is a card about like fellowship and celebration, you know, going out and celebrating with your friends, having good news and things that are good announcements that you can make, like perhaps there's somebody in your family that might be having a baby, or somebody's announcing a wedding. Like there's something here, some type of energy of celebration coming in. And this could even be the good luck coming your way, and, you know, having the money to buy a new car. The car accident totaled your car. Yeah. And that's probably part of your health, your medical issues as well, and not being able to work. It's all just a snowball effect. And it's like course correction and putting you on a different path, because the path that you were on wasn't going to lead you where your higher self wanted you to be. Okay, so this drastic measure had to be taken because sometimes we don't see the signs that we need to correct our course ourselves, or we just disregard them or say that we'll do them later, and we never get around to it because we're so comfortable in our routine. But sometimes these things happen, okay? And it truly is for our greater good. As you can see with the Wheel of Fortune coming out now, and the Wheel of Karma is spinning again. We're not stuck on debt. Now we're in the phase of abundance. Okay, so you have
New
a lot.
cycle.
We're in the positive cycle now. That's right, the positive swing of that cycle. Okay, so I hope that helps you. I hope it resonates with you and gives you some hope for the future, because I know you've had a very difficult time lately. Losing weight too. Ooh.
Yes, Queen. Yes, we are.
Good for you. We are all healing ourselves in so many different ways, right? It's awesome. It's amazing.
Thank you so much, Lauren.
Thank you for joining us tonight on YouTube. I don't get that many YouTube viewers, but
I know I
love
always get
when they
excited
show
when
up.
we get YouTubers.
I do too. I do too. I mean, I love our Facebook family, but
Yes,
still,
me too. But it's
nice.
it's fun to get new faces.
Yeah, I like it.
But we love and appreciate all of you.
Every single one of you. And thank you so much for your donations. It really is going to help us get through our bills. We really, really appreciate you. Great. Yes, perfect. Wonderful. Best of luck to you on your healing journey. Best of luck to all of you on your healing journeys. And we hope that we will see you possibly tomorrow.
Tomorrow
Maybe.
afternoonish.
Tomorrow afternoonish. Sounds good to me. Okay. Have a great night, everybody. Many blessings to you all.